20 points per game sounds impressive, right? That's usually how we decide if a player is a star or good. But here's the problem. 20 points today does not mean what it used to. In the 1980s, if you averaged 20 a night, you were one of the best scorers in the league, with only 4 to 6 players throughout the 80s averaging 20 a night. Today, over 30 players can do it. Same number, completely different meaning. This is the 20 point per game problem, and it's breaking how we compare NBA players across different eras and generations. Fans love raw stats. Points per game is the first thing we look at. It's also one of the biggest reasons why we misjudge scoring. Scoring doesn't exist in a vacuum. It depends on pace, spacing, rules, and opportunity. And every one of those things has changed dramatically over time. In the 1980s and 1990s, the NBA was a much tougher scoring environment. Slower pace than today, far fewer three-point attempts, way more physical perimeter defense. Illegal defense rules forced isolation scoring. In many 1990s seasons, only around 10 to 15 players averaged 20 points per game. If you hit that mark, you're almost automatically an all-star level scorer. That's why 20 points meant something different back then. Then came the 2000s, the toughest scoring era in modern NBA history. Slowest pace ever. The paint was packed. Hand-checking until the mid-2000s. League-wide scoring often under 100 points per team, and some games were even in the 60s. Some early 2000 seasons barely had 10 players averaging 20 a game. So when you see 20 points in that era, it carried way more weight. Now look at today's NBA. Pace is near historic highs and it isn't stopping. Teams take double the threes compared to the 90s, even triple. The spacing is elite. Freedom of movement rules now favor offense. In recent seasons, 30 or more players average 20 points per game. That doesn't mean players are worse. It means scoring opportunities are everywhere. 20 points today is easier to reach, but harder to evaluate. This is where fans get tripped up. We see the same number and assume the same impact. Not all 20-point scores create value in the same way. Efficiency, usage, defense, and winning matter more now than ever. So no, modern scoring isn't fake. But if you judge today's players the same way you judge players in the 90s or 2000s, you're missing the context. That's the 20-point per game problem. If you enjoy NBA breakdowns like this, like and subscribe for more. We're on the road to 100 subscribers by February 2026.